We thought that with development, with progress, with knowledge, we'll have more wisdom. We have more tolerance between Muslim, of course in the Muslim world, between religious leaders of various denominations. And we believe this can happen. But this is not the case. This is a period of great tragedies befalling humanity at large, and in Muslims in particular. From Gaza, from parts of Europe, the rise of fascism, racism, the intolerance, the dehumanizing actions, atrocities perpetrated on people, not only in Palestine and Gaza in particular, but also in many parts of the world. Our duty is, of course, to promote this sort, the new understanding of tolerance, of tasamuh, of rahmah and ihsan and humanity, because that's what Islam stands for. And it's important that we use these sort of conferences to reflect that sort of message. The challenges are there and real. Islamophobia remains a persistent and pernicious issue, manifesting across continents and cultures. In Europe, for example, despite its progressive ideals of liberté, fraternité, égalité, slogan during the French Revolution, but in recent years have witnessed a troubling rise in targeted acts against Muslim communities. Mosques have been desegregated. Here in Malaysia, we have a small case of an attempt by some Muslim fanatics to desegregate a church. We were swift. The ulama, the political leaders are swift in condemning this, taking action against the perpetrators, because that is our Islamic belief and national ideology. More than 2 decades ago, we found a Hindu temple being desegregated. The moment we took over as the government in that particular state, we resolved to rebuild the temple out of our recognition that every single citizen has a right to practice their faith. What we are calling for is a consistent, coherent message by other countries. We want to have a showcase that we are tolerant. This is a Muslim majority country. Islam is the religion of the federation. We take all measures possible to make sure that Muslims adhere to their faith. Istajibu lillah walir rasul idha da'akum lima yuhyikum. But at the same time, we show extreme tolerance and patience and respect for the dignity of men and women of all faith. This is a message, I think it is relevant and pertinent, not only for the Muslim world, but for the international community. In North America, the shadow of global conflicts has intensified suspicion and mistrust towards Muslims. Hate crimes have surged in countries where there is so much sophistication, so much access to knowledge, but troubling link between international events and local prejudices. Social media, while a powerful connector, has often amplified Islamophobic sentiment. They have enabled the spread of false narratives at the speed of light. So we have to deal with the issue of Islamophobia, including this conference, towards inclusivity and understanding. Governments must introduce and enforce anti-discrimination laws. And civil society, religious leaders, media platforms have a role in challenging stereotypes and fostering dialogue.